world where the stars twinkled like diamonds, there existed a magical train known as the Celestial Express. This was no ordinary train. It soared through the night sky, gliding smoothly on shimmering tracks made of moonlight. One starry evening, a curious little fox named Flicker, with a coat as bright as the stars, looked up from her cozy den nestled beneath an ancient willow tree. She gasped, her heart racing with excitement as she spotted the train gliding gracefully above. Flicker's eyes sparkled with wonder. The train was painted in hues of deep blue and silver, its windows glowing warmly, inviting all who dared to dream. She had heard tales of the Celestial Express from the wise old owl, who spoke of the incredible sights it showed to those brave enough to climb aboard. With a determined twitch of her tail, Flicker scampered to the nearest train station, a charming little platform made of soft clouds. As she arrived, the platform shimmered under the starlight, surrounded by twinkling fireflies that danced around her in a gentle swirl. The moment she stepped onto the cloud platform, the Celestial Express slowed to a soft stop, its doors opening with a gentle whoosh. Inside, Flicker found the train filled with all sorts of delightful creatures, a family of rabbits wearing cozy sweaters, a wise tortoise with glasses perched on his nose, and a playful squirrel with a bushy tail and a mischievous grin. "Welcome aboard," chirped the conductor, a cheerful parrot with feathers the colors of the rainbow. "Tonight, we'll be journeying through the starlit skies to the land of dreams." Flicker's heart fluttered with joy. She settled into a plush seat by a window, her nose pressed against the cool glass, gazing at the breathtaking view of the night sky. As the train glided forward, Flicker watched as the stars twinkled brighter, forming constellations that danced in the night. The rabbits pointed excitedly at the great bear and the little mouse, while the tortoise shared stories of each star's secret. "Did you know that every star has a wish hidden inside?" he said, his voice soothing like a gentle breeze. The train chugged along, the sound of its wheels softly humming a lullaby. Flicker felt a warm glow of happiness as they passed through fluffy clouds that felt like cotton candy. She reached out to touch them, and her paw was met with a soft, fluffy embrace. The clouds giggled and tickled her as they floated by, whispering secrets of the sky. Then, with a gentle swoosh, they passed through a shimmering veil of auroras. Colors danced in the air, a mesmerizing blend of greens, pinks, and purples, wrapping around the train like a magical ribbon. The playful squirrel clapped his paws in delight, and Flicker couldn't help but smile at the beauty surrounding them. As the train soared higher, they approached a magnificent sight, a field of glowing flowers that sparkled like stars on the ground. "The Starlight Meadow," the parrot announced. "Here, every flower blooms only at night, and each one holds a dream waiting to be discovered." Curiosity sparked within Flicker. She hopped off the train with her new friends, landing softly on the grass that felt like a warm blanket. The flowers swayed gently, their petals shimmering in shades of silver and gold. Flicker leaned down to smell one, and a sweet scent filled the air. Suddenly, a gentle breeze whispered into her ears, revealing a dream she never knew she had to fly among the stars. With newfound determination, Flicker closed her eyes and imagined herself soaring through the sky. The flowers began to glow brighter, and before she knew it, she felt a lightness in her paws. "Look," the tortoise exclaimed, pointing at Flicker. She opened her eyes and gasped tinny. Shimmering wings sprouted from her back, glistening like the stars above. "Let's fly," the playful squirrel shouted, and soon everyone was filled with joy, sprouting their own delicate wings. They lifted off the ground, gliding through the air, laughter echoing through the night. Flicker soared higher and higher, weaving through the stars, feeling the cool night air rush past her. The view was breathtaking. The world below looked like a beautiful painting. Flicker could see mountains wrapped in a blanket of silver mist and rivers that sparkled like diamonds under the moonlight. She twirled and danced among the stars, her heart filled with pure bliss. As they flew, they discovered a constellation that looked like a giant tree, its branches stretching wide and its leaves shimmering with stardust. "That's the dream tree," the parrot called. It said that anyone who visits can plant a dream that will bloom into reality. Flicker, her heart racing with excitement, led her friends to the dream tree. They landed softly on one of its branches, each taking turns to plant their dreams in the fertile stardust soil. Flicker planted her wish to explore even more wonders of the night sky. The flowers around them glowed brighter, and Flicker could feel the magic of their dreams intertwining. After planting their dreams, they gathered around the trunk of the dream tree, sharing stories about the adventures they hoped to have. The wise tortoise spoke of exploring hidden caves filled with sparkling crystals, while the rabbits dreamed of racing through fields of golden grass. Flicker's heart swelled with happiness, realizing that together they could share their dreams and make them come true. As the night wore on, the Celestial Express gently chimed its bell, calling everyone back aboard. Flicker and her friends floated back to the train, their hearts light and filled with joy. The stars above twinkled even brighter as they settled into their seats, the warmth of friendship enveloping them like a cozy blanket. As the train glided through the night sky, Flicker looked out the window, the world beneath her like a tapestry woven with dreams. She felt a sense of peace, knowing that every adventure was just a dream away. The Celestial Express continued to soar, taking them on a journey through the starlit nights, lighting up their imaginations with wonders yet to come. And as the train moved forward, Flicker drifted into a gentle slumber, dreaming of the next adventure that awaited her in the vast, beautiful world above. With every breath, she whispered her dreams to the stars, knowing that they would always be there to listen, guiding her on her magical journey through the night. As the train journey continued, Flicker began to dream of other worlds beyond her own. She imagined visiting the moonlit lagoon, where the waters sparkled with silver and the fish glowed like fireflies. She envisioned herself diving into the lagoon, swimming alongside the luminous creatures, listening to the soft lull of the waves as they whispered secrets of the universe. Her thoughts then drifted to the celestial garden, a place where the flowers sang sweet melodies, each note carrying a wish into the universe. She could see herself picking a flower and making a wish, feeling the magic wrap around her like a warm embrace. As the train traveled further into the night sky, Flicker's imagination painted vivid pictures of enchanting places. She thought of the starry castle, where the walls were made of starlight and the rooms were filled with laughter and joy. She pictured grand feasts with her new friends, celebrating their dreams under a canopy of twinkling stars. Just then, the conductor parrot flapped his colorful wings and announced, "Next stop, the Enchanted Isle." Everyone leaned in with excitement, their eyes wide with anticipation. Flicker's heart raced as she imagined the wonders that awaited them. The train slowed to a stop, and as the doors opened, a gentle breeze filled the air, carrying the sweet scent of blooming flowers. Flicker hopped off the train, her heart pounding with joy. The island was a paradise, adorned with vibrant colors, where the trees were draped with sparkling vines and the skies were painted in hues of sunset. "Explore freely," the parrot called, and with that, Flicker and her friends scattered, eager to discover the hidden treasures of the Enchanted Isle. Flicker dashed through the lush greenery, her paws barely touching the ground as she followed the sound of laughter. In no time, she stumbled upon a group of playful otters sliding down a sparkling waterfall, their laughter ringing like music in the air. "Come join us," they called, splashing water in Flicker's direction. Unable to resist, Flicker leaped into the water, the coolness refreshing and invigorating. She slid down the waterfall, her heart soaring as she splashed into the pool below. The otters welcomed her with open arms, and together they danced in the water, creating waves that shimmered like diamonds under the sun. Flicker felt a sense of belonging, knowing that these new friends shared her spirit of adventure. Later, she and the otters discovered a hidden cave behind the waterfall, where the walls were adorned with glowing crystals. As they ventured inside, the crystals pulsed with light, illuminating their path. In the center of the cave lay a crystal pond, its waters reflecting the beauty of the world above. Flicker gazed into the pond and saw visions of her dreams flying among the stars, exploring far-off lands and making friends with creatures from all around. "This is where dreams come alive," one of the otters said, their voice echoing softly. Flicker closed her eyes and made a wish, feeling the energy of the cave wrap around her like a gentle hug. When she opened her eyes, she realized the crystals had grown even brighter, sending ripples of shimmering light across the cave. After their adventure in the cave, Flicker and the otters returned to the beach, where they built sandcastles adorned with shells and glowing stones. They laughed and played, each moment a celebration of friendship and joy. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in brilliant shades of orange and pink, Flicker felt a sense of peace wash over her. As night fell, they gathered around a bonfire, sharing stories and dreams under the twinkling stars. The warmth of the fire and the laughter of her friends filled Flicker's heart with happiness. She realized that these adventures were not just about the places they visited, but also about the bonds they formed. The stars above twinkled brighter, as if joining in their celebration. Flicker looked up, feeling grateful for the journey and the friends she had made along the way. She knew that each adventure would lead to more dreams, more laughter, and more memories. As the night deepened, the Celestial Express's bell chimed once more, signaling it was time to continue their journey. Flicker and her friends floated back to the train, their hearts filled with joy and excitement for what lay ahead. As they settled into their seats, Flicker looked out the window, the world outside alive with magic and wonder. She felt a sense of belonging, knowing that with each new adventure, she was one step closer to discovering her true self. The train glided through the night, and Flicker closed her eyes, dreaming of the next magical destination that awaited them on their journey through the stars. She whispered her dreams to the night, knowing that they would always be heard, guiding her to a future filled with possibilities and enchantment.